What up, guys? I'm White Light, and I'm here with Jez as always.
What's up, guys?
And today we have the much requested tutorial on how to build the elevator that we designed last week. Before we start building, I'll show you how the actual circuitry works, just that way you know what you're building. The actual system which moves you up works on gravity and sand. It's basically a big U system. Jez can push the button. We can see how it
You
works.
go up.
And there we go. The idea is this bottom piston pushes up, and as it retracts back down, the sand will stay up just for a slight moment. And in that instance, this piston here will push the next block of sand in to stop it from falling. And that basically happens 3 times, and that's how you go back up. And that's a system of going back down. Exactly the same, just reversed. Now we'll come back around the front. And we'll see the power button. So this is the button to go up. Comes down this way. That direction up there, which the power goes, is just for each story. It's nothing too hard. So the power comes down through here, splits off into a delay system there. I'll explain that later. Then it splits off into 3 directions here. Firstly, it goes to the back piston here, which pushes the sand in to stop it from falling. This other side here is the piston which pushes the sand up, so that'll be your main piston forcing everything up. And then the middle system is a clock, which this is the actual looping system which will push the sand up 3 blocks, where you push the button once and the sand and the pistons all activate 3 times to move you up 3 blocks to get to the next level. And it stops at 3 levels through this first separate wiring over here. It's basically a massive delay system, so it's just been timed perfectly to stop at 3 blocks moving up. Jumps onto a piston, which will break the circuit. The circuit stays open long enough through this little system here that I designed. Not sure if it's been done before. And that basically stops the circuit from going infinitely. Fuck. However it is, goes for a long time, so it stops it from doing that. And yeah, that's basically the system that I designed, so hopefully you guys understood that. We'll get into the tutorial now for building it. Alright guys, as you can see, I've just built a little template, just that way when I build it I can see that I'm placing all the blocks in the right section. You can copy this template if you like, it doesn't really matter. Either way, should be pretty easy to build. To begin with, you want to place down your pistons. So this will be the sand pivoting system. You want 2 pistons there, dig down 1, replace them with pistons. That's one side done, and then there's a spacing of 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5th squares, put down 2 pistons, and just mirror it across like that. So that'll be the system which will pivot all your sand across, moving you up. Now we'll build the platform. We'll do the wiring for those later. The platform can be done anyway, really. It's not limited to how we've designed it, but
it's just one of the options for the red wiring, just to carry it and everything.
Yeah. So just that little system there, just mirror it across again. 2, 2. So that's the little system there. Take it out 1 more as well. There we go. That's what it looks like. I'll get on top of this. Okay. Now that we're up here, you want to add on this side here, which is the left side, depending on which way you look at it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Add 4 on the front, you could say. 2 more on the side there. Just that way you create a sort of an L shape. This will be the dividers for the wiring. As you saw in the first part of the video, that's the delayer system, and this part here is where it breaks off into 3 sections. We should make the wall actually for it as well. Can't remember, how'd the wall go? One there. One there.
Yep.
One there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are you doing there, boy? Out of the way.
Oh,
TY. Okay, there we go. So, whoops.
just break those ones.
Yeah, and yeah, that's where the sand will come up from. I just put these two here. These are where the buttons normally are. So as you can imagine, there'll be a button there. Red wire will come down, down, down. Put a repeater here. Just for the time being, we'll put one down. Then you want to repeater forward. Not too hard at the moment. And now this is the three-way which will divide. So there. First we'll go off to the right. Just follow this. You want to count the right amount of blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put down a repeater. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Done. And there we go. Just that way it gets enough power. It can boost the power through the repeater. That's the back pistons done. Now we'll come around here. We shall... Oh no, we'll do this side here. We'll do the left side. The left side now, this part here is a little bit more tricky. Has to go underneath. Break this. Whoops. As you can see, we've just broken that. And this wire here isn't powering these two pistons. It's actually powering the two pistons under there. So to make sure that does that, to put down two repeaters underneath there, and those repeaters won't power those two pistons, so we're okay in that case. Just some red wire, connect them up, run it back underneath, got it just there, and that's the wiring for the left side, running all through there.
Very nice.
Now we shall do the front side. This front bit here is actually the clock, which will repeat the circuit 3 times. Isn't too hard, just create a little circuit running around. And you want your, is it lupus or something? Lupus, I think.
Yeah, lapis.
Lapis. Lupus is a disease or something.
Yeah. Don't want to give yourself that in the command, so.
Yeah, I just put down a blue block, just it's bright, you can tell where it is. And then to make sure this works, you have to put a repeater like that. If you put down red wire, that won't actually, the power won't actually go through. So you want to put down a diode, or repeater, run it around, and then the actual timing. Now that's your clock there, but you want to get the timing right. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Put that in, and that one there push by 1. Now the system works by the power will go in, jumps around, blah 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 blah, goes in, system, then the current runs back this way, and because of this repeater here acting as a diode, the power won't go that way, it can only go that way and that way. And yeah, now we shall do the delay system, which will cut the clock in a right time manner. Sounding all professional there. Put these two diodes, or repeaters, to 3. Run the wiring down. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is where the delay will be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put down 5. Each one needs to be set to 3. And now, read some red wire. This bit here was a little bit tricky. Making sure that the system would stay open long enough. So we'll connect that. Run a wire 1, 2 on the third block across. 1, 2, 3, 4 across. Well, actually, I'll show you what the actual circuit looks like. Alright, guys, and we're back. Sorry about that. Just had a bit of a mind blank there, even though I was like 3 seconds from looking at it.
Stuff
Um,
does get complicated.
yeah, just trying to remember how to build it. So that one there is set to default. This one's a 3. This one's 3. And yeah, just spaced them out nicely. Making sure we go on the right line here. 1 there. Put that to 3. 1 there. Put that to 3. And then in between, and there we go. So that is the first side, which will actually get the sand moving up. If you only want to get the sand or the elevator to work upwards, that's the actual system. So now your sand will move up. Should we test it?
Yeah, I think we should give it a little bit of a test.
Alright guys, sorry about that. But we actually found out that there's a little glitch now in Pistons that we, thank God, didn't have trouble when we were designing this elevator, but we have come across now. Jose, you can push the button. We'll just double check that. As you can see, only the right side's working when they both are getting power. This is so stupid. For no reason this is happening. But now we'll build it across just to one to the right. We'll quickly do that. I'm just going to break that. Put a repeater. Come down here. Put a repeater. Red wire. Break that. And this piston here is getting power as well. We double checked that, so don't worry. Run. Here, piston. There we go. Exactly the same layout, just built one more to the side. We'll put sand in here. What's that?
Alright, you should be able to see the piston move with that one as well. So.
Alright, and now let's test it out. As you can see, all the same. Still, this left side doesn't work for no apparent reason. But when you move it across by 1, it just works. So if that's the case that if you're having the same problem as we originally did at the start, unfortunately you're gonna have to move all your circuitry across 1, just for the dumb reason of this little dumb piston glitch that's happening now. But yeah, at least we know what's going on now. So we'll jump back on the tutorial and finish it off for you guys. Alright guys, now that we've got the elevator moving upwards all sorted out, now it's the downside, which it's all the same circuitry that's going up, just put on the side here, just redone. There's a slight difference in this area here though. We'll show you how to do that now. All we've added is this type of L. Oh, we can rebuild that. So what it originally was that, and put 2 there, 1 there, drag the diagonal out a little bit more, get rid of that one, and there we are. Now you're set to do the wiring. The buttons here, red wire, a repeater, and a repeater. This is your delay side, and this is the side which will divide off into 3 sections. The delay side, want to make sure that's on 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want 6 on this side now. Previously we had 5 on that side, but we only put 5 on the delay side here because we had 2 repeaters here. So 5 plus 2, 7. You want 7 all in total. Here we've got 1 up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total's up to 7. So that's your delay. And now for the 3 circuits, which will split off, comes down 1 to this side, 1 there, 1 there. That's your clock. That's the clock direction. Now you have another cable going out like that, and that wire will run off to pistons under here. Break all that. As you can see, there's pistons here, which haven't been powered yet. 1, 2, and now they are powered. Sand can go on top of that, thankfully. And there we go. That's the pistons underneath setup, which will push the sand back up. Now we need to get these pistons here working, which will actually push the sand across. You want 3 repeaters along the back, and each one set to maximum delay. Red wiring across, and that's that side there done. Now we need to get a red wire going right across this side here, as you can see when we were previously making sure it would work. So leave that out. That we have to come around the front. Gets a little bit tricky here, but isn't too bad. As you can see, there's a cable there. Break these. Break 1 block up to it, and now we are making stairs going downwards. So there's your staircase going down. Make sure it's all filled up. And now we start cutting across. That's on the same level as these ones here. So you will have to break some of these circuits just temporarily. Thank you for that. Break here. And this staircase ends with 1 block being flush along there. This one here, however, goes 1 in and then starts climbing up. So you want red wire there, 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 climbing down, and then joins with this section here. And definitely don't forget to rebuild what you have broken. And there we go. And those cables there won't connect, so we're all set. Other than that, that's pretty much it. And then you just got to build the clock in this area here. We'll do that for you now. You guys don't have to see. You've already seen how to build a clock and everything.
Yeah.
And the little delay system over there. You've already seen how to do that. Exactly the same. We'll come back, show you it all finished, and we'll test run it. Alright guys, hopefully you've understood the tutorial. Sorry it went for so long, but I wanted to make sure I went through as much detail as I could. We're going to let you guys watch us now test the actual circuitry out. Other than that, that's pretty much everything done. Hope it all worked out for you, and I'll give you guys to Jezza now.
Yeah, so basically, if you guys couldn't really follow the tutorial or you just couldn't be bothered doing all the way through, we are putting it up as a download. Yeah, just so that you guys take it easy, just use it. You can customize it from there, change it, just understand it a bit better once you got your hands on it. Any video responses you guys make, changing the elevator or doing your own thing with it, we'll be sure to accept them just so you can get some views on stuff. We want to see what you guys can do with what we have made and stuff as well. So definitely keep them coming in. Keep the comments, the likes, the favorites. That really helps us, guys. It's actually helped us so much. We've actually got couple of Jinx gift vouchers totaling up to about $150. So make sure you stay tuned in our next video. There'll be a keyword in there somewhere and we'll explain how you'll get some gift vouchers in the next video.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys later.
Alright, catch guys.